and then I like to draw. So this is me at 8. So at 8, I was able to go to the library, and I could get, there was a book that had illustrations of these 3 dinosaurs. Clearly they look like they've been copied. I was looking at something. I did not really understand light and shadow yet, because the shadow just disappears here. But these are okay because I had something to look at and copy. Clearly, the rest of this is fairly flattened. The tree is flat. I simply am making that up now. I'm not looking at something. And believe me, that is still very much like this, the way I'm approaching the space, okay? But obviously I am getting into rendering and copy. So you get a bit better when you're 8. But this is not 8, this is actually 12. In 1988, I was 12 years old. But what I liked was Marvel Comics. So I could, by this age, right, I could basically look at this entire pose, copy it line for line, every little muscle, I could copy every little thing. I did not understand anatomy. I could not draw this guy in any other pose if I didn't have a picture to copy. That's normal. By the time you get even to high school, by the time I was in high school, you could give me any photograph or any drawing, I could copy it, as long as it was pencil. We don't work with anything other than pencil when you're first learning. But at this point, when you go to college, college is the first time that they actually sit down with a live object in front of you, like not living, but from life. So you're drawing bowls, pots, wine bottles, anything that's organic, or if it's man-made or handmade. And what you're learning is proportions. You're learning about space. You're learning about line quality. Okay, these are fundamental things that they have to learn to draw, because that's what gets you over this idea of space. When you start taking objects, rearrange them, and learn about perspective drawing, and really making sure something has weight, make sure that everything is clearly in the right space. Okay? So in college, this is where, and this is what we do here, right? I bring out fruits and vegetables, you got them at home, but now I'm exploring line. Just with line, not even any light and shadow. Just draw with a contour line, but it has a good sense of depth. The proportions are correct. You know exactly what that is. Shoes, drawing construction of shoes. Learning about clothing, cloth. How does it drape? How does it fold? These are drawing from you can put a person, but we have mannequins and stuff. And then you can, later you can put the light and shadow, okay? But these things, learning to draw from observation, learning about construction, taking these basic shapes, and making sure they have the right proportions. Construction of a hat, folding cloth, taking things like this, which are your little nail polishes, perfect, because they have cubes, cylinders, cones, and then we can arrange them, and they have a sense of perspective.